Did you know that the universe is constantly listening to you, even when you're not speaking? Have you ever imagined if there was a direct way to communicate with the cosmos, get answers, and completely transform your life? What if I told you that this secret is available to everyone, but only a few know how to truly use it? I'm going to reveal the profound secret of how to speak with the universe and, more importantly, how to be heard. This isn't just another mystical theory, it's a powerful truth that can unlock doors you didn't even know were closed. When you learn how to communicate with the universe correctly, miracles start happening, opportunities appear out of nowhere, and you begin living in perfect harmony with the flow of life. Imagine being able to place your desires in the hands of a cosmic force that responds to your intention with precision. Everything you seek, clarity, purpose, abundance, or love, can be manifested when you understand how this communication works. But before you learn this key, it's important to understand that the universe doesn't speak our language. It responds to the energy, intentions, and vibrations you emit. The truth is, the universe is always communicating with you, even if you don't notice it. It speaks through signs, synchronicities, sensations, and situations that seem to happen by chance. But have you ever wondered if you're sending the right message? Maybe you've asked for something, but the way you vibrate and think isn't aligned with what you want. And this brings us to the crucial point: the universe doesn't respond to the words you say, but to the energy you emit. With every thought, emotion, and action, you're sending a signal. And what you need to understand is that this signal must be clear, strong, and consistent. When you align your mind and your heart, something extraordinary happens. The universe begins to respond almost magically. So, how do you align this communication? It all starts with intention. Intention is the first step to establishing a true dialogue with the cosmos. It's like tuning a radio. When you're on the right station, the signal flows without interference. In the same way, when your intentions are clear and aligned with your feelings and actions, the universe picks up your message clearly. Think of all the times you've wished for something, but deep down, you had doubts or fears. These conflicting feelings send a confusing message to the universe, and as a result, it doesn't know what you truly want. The secret is in emitting a coherent signal, where every thought and emotion are in harmony with what you wish to attract. Now, pause for a moment and reflect. Have you been communicating clearly with the universe? Or is your energy scattered, divided between the fear of failure and the desire for success? The big truth is that, to be heard by the universe, you first need to learn to listen to yourself, to recognize what is truly vibrating inside you. When you are in alignment, incredible things will start to happen. Synchronicities will become a regular part of your life, unexplainable events will align in your favor, and opportunities will arise as if the universe is conspiring to fulfill your dreams. This is not a coincidence, it's the result of clear and powerful communication. This is not reserved for just a few. You can learn to speak with the universe and be heard, no matter where you are on your journey. I will teach you how to adjust your frequency, align your intention, and open the most powerful communication channel that exists. To understand how to speak with the universe, we first need to comprehend its language. Contrary to what many might think, the universe doesn't respond to words as we humans are accustomed to. Its way of communication goes beyond verbal language and manifests through frequencies, energies, and intentions. Think of the universe as a vast network of vibrations, where every thought, emotion, and action you emit reverberates back in the form of responses. One of the best ways to understand this is through the analogy of radio waves. When you tune a radio, it doesn't create sounds out of nowhere, it simply picks up the invisible frequencies already present in the air around you. These waves are always there, but you can only hear them when you're tuned to the right frequency. Similarly, the universe is constantly sending and receiving signals, but to perceive its responses, you need to be vibrating on the same wavelength. This means that your intentions and emotions act as a kind of frequency adjustment that allows the universe to pick up and respond to what you truly desire. When your intentions are clear, and your emotions are in harmony, you tune your mind and heart to the frequencies that connect your consciousness to the whole. Just like radio waves that move unseen, our intentions are also invisible but carry a force capable of crossing space-time and creating real impacts in our reality. This idea that the universe responds to our vibrations is not just a mystical or esoteric concept, it's something that philosophers, spiritual masters, and even scientists have explored throughout history. Plato, for example, believed that the material world was a shadow of a higher realm of ideas and energy, and that by connecting with this energy, we could access a deeper truth. He suggested that the physical reality we see is just a manifestation of something larger and subtler, an idea that directly resonates with the notion that the universe responds to the frequencies we emit. Various spiritual traditions, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, speak of the importance of aligning with the flow of the universe through practices like meditation and emotional control. The concept of karma, for example, isn't just about physical actions but also about the intentions behind those actions, a direct reflection of the understanding that the universe responds not to what we do but to the energy we put behind every gesture. In the modern world, many spiritualists and consciousness researchers agree with this view. They suggest that consciousness is the point of connection between the human being and the universe, and that by expanding our consciousness, we are able to align more closely with universal forces. Names like Eckhart Tolle and Deepak Chopra speak about the need to be present and aware of our intentions so that we can co-create with the universe in a more fluid and effective way. Even science, especially through quantum physics, is beginning to reveal that the universe is much more than solid matter. Quantum physics suggests that everything in the universe is composed of energy vibrating at different frequencies. The subatomic particles that make up all matter are, in fact, manifestations of energy, constantly in motion and ready to change state depending on how they are observed or influenced. This brings us to the concept that the observer influences the observed. In other words, the act of focusing your attention on something can change the reality of that thing. In quantum physics, this is known as the observer effect, where the mere presence of consciousness affects the behavior of subatomic particles. This idea is incredibly powerful when applied to everyday life because it suggests that simply by focusing your attention on something, whether a desire, an intention, or a goal, you are already sending a message to the universe to shape that reality according to your observation. When we combine these philosophical, spiritual, and scientific teachings, it becomes clear that the universe is a vibrant field of energy, always ready to respond to what we send out. Our task, therefore, is to learn to tune our internal frequency to what we wish to receive. Just like a radio needs fine-tuning to pick up the desired station, we also need to adjust our thoughts, emotions, and intentions to be in harmony with the universe and receive its responses. The beauty of this discovery is that once we understand this universal language, we can start using it to our advantage. We are not separate from the universe, we are part of it, and it responds directly to our energy. The secret to speaking with the universe, then, lies in learning to speak its language, a language made of vibrations, clear intentions, and a deep connection with everything around us. Now that we understand the universe's language made of frequencies, energies, and vibrations, it's time to focus on one of the most important keys to this communication: intention. Everything begins with intention. It is the starting point that shapes our experiences and how the universe responds to us. Intention is like a seed we plant in the energetic field of the universe, and depending on its clarity and strength, that seed can grow and flourish into tangible results in our lives. Intention works as a catalyst for the creation of reality. When you send out a clear intention, the universe immediately starts responding to that energy, reorganizing the circumstances around you to align with what you asked for. However, the clarity of this intention is crucial. If the intention is unclear or contradictory, the universe receives mixed signals, and as a result, the responses you get may not align with what you truly desire. That's why aligning thought, feeling, and action is so important in this process. Think of your intentions as a beam of light that you direct to the universe. If this light is unfocused and weak, it disperses and has little impact. But when the light is intense, clear, and focused, it breaks through barriers and reaches its destination with full force. In the same way, when you set an intention with clarity and fuel it with congruent emotions and consistent actions, the universe picks up on that energy and responds with synchronicity and opportunities that begin to appear on your path. The big truth is that thought, feeling, and action need to be in harmony. If you think of something but feel fear or doubt, you're sending conflicting messages to the universe. For example, if you want to attract more financial abundance but deep down you believe you don't deserve it or are afraid of failure, that negative energy weakens your intention. Similarly, if you wish to manifest a loving relationship but harbor feelings of fear, hurt, or insecurity, that intention won't be received clearly. True intention comes from the combination of these three pillars: thinking about what you desire, deeply feeling that it is already present in your life, and acting in alignment with that belief. It is when these elements align that you emit a powerful frequency that reverberates throughout the universe, creating space for it to respond clearly and precisely. And you might be wondering, how does this work in practice? Let's look at some practical examples of how clear intentions can bring quick responses from the universe. Imagine you are looking for a new job. Instead of just wishing for any job, you decide to be specific about what you want. You clearly define the type of role, environment, and salary you desire. Additionally, you begin to visualize yourself in this job, feeling the satisfaction and joy it would bring to your life. At the same time, you take concrete actions, like sending out resumes and preparing for interviews, always maintaining the confidence that this job is already on its way. What happens? Often, something unexpected begins to move in the universe. You might meet someone at a meeting or event who mentions the exact position you're looking for, or a job ad appears at the perfect moment. These coincidences, also called synchronicities, are the universe responding to your clear intention and aligned actions. Another common example is when you want to solve a problem or find a solution to something blocking your life. You set the intention to receive clarity and answers, and you keep that intention alive, without hurry or anxiety. Suddenly, a book falls into your hands with exactly the words you needed to hear, or you overhear someone mention something that provides the solution you were seeking. This happens because, by setting an intention and allowing the universe to do its part, you create space for the answers to arrive in a fluid and natural way. These situations are not mere accidents. They are the direct reflection of the power of a well-defined and clearly expressed intention. When you place an intention into the universe, you are literally shaping your reality, and the universe responds by reorganizing the people, circumstances, and even events around you to align with that vibration. The real magic of intention lies in learning to trust the process. Clearly define what you desire, fuel it with congruent thoughts and feelings, and then take actions that reflect that confidence. As you do this, you will notice that the universe begins to respond in unexpected and often surprising ways. The more you practice, the more evident it becomes that your intentions are the first step in co-creating a life in harmony with the cosmos. 31. For many, the idea that we can influence reality through our intentions and thoughts might seem mystical or esoteric. However, quantum physics, one of the most advanced branches of modern science, offers a scientific basis for this connection between our consciousness and the universe. In fact, quantum physics suggests something extraordinary: observation shapes reality. This means that when you focus your attention on something, the quantum energy around you begins to respond and shape events according to that intention. 32. To better understand, let's look at one of the most intriguing concepts in quantum physics: the observer effect. In quantum experiments, like the famous double-slit experiment, scientists discovered that the mere act of observing a particle alters the behavior of that particle. When we are not observing, quantum particles, like electrons, behave like waves, spread out everywhere. However, when we direct our attention, these particles decide where to be, behaving as if they were solid and taking on a defined form. In other words, the observer's consciousness influences physical reality. This principle directly applies to how you communicate with the universe. When you focus your attention on a specific intention, the energy around you begins to reorganize to reflect that intention. Quantum physics shows us that everything in the universe is composed of energy vibrating at different frequencies. So, when you direct your consciousness, when you observe and focus with intention, you are, in fact, shaping the matter around you, even if in a subtle and invisible way. To explain it simply, we can say that our thoughts, feelings, and intentions are forms of vibrant energy. Every thought you have generates a unique vibration, like a stone thrown into a lake, creating ripples that spread out and influence everything they touch. In the same way, these vibrations have the power to attract or repel events, circumstances, and people in your life, depending on the quality and frequency of that energy. This means that if you are constantly focused on thoughts of fear, scarcity, or doubt, you are emitting a frequency that attracts more of these circumstances into your reality. The universe responds to the energy you are sending out, reorganizing events according to that vibration. On the other hand, if you place your attention on thoughts of trust, abundance, and gratitude, you are emitting a high frequency capable of attracting situations and opportunities that reflect that positive energy. To make it even clearer, imagine the universe as a vast sea of energy in constant motion. When you think or feel something intensely, it's as if you're throwing a stone into this sea, creating waves that spread across the surface. These energy waves interact with the quantum field around you, influencing how reality manifests. The clearer and more powerful your thought or intention, the stronger the impact of those waves and, consequently, the faster the universe will respond. A simple example of this can be observed in our personal relationships. Have you noticed how the energy you emit can affect how people react to you? If you approach someone with positive intentions, confidence, and openness, the other person is likely to respond in the same way, creating a harmonious exchange. However, if you are filled with fear or insecurity, this is also perceived on a subtle level, and the response you receive tends to reflect those feelings. The same happens in other areas of life. When you focus on an intention with full confidence, without fear or doubt, you become a clear channel for manifestation. Quantum physics tells us that, at the most fundamental level, everything is energy, and that energy is shaped by consciousness. If you are aware of how your thoughts and feelings create vibrations, and you use this to your advantage, you are literally influencing the quantum field around you, directing the creation of your own reality. That's why it is crucial to learn how to direct your attention and intention consciously. Often, people are in a state of autopilot, without realizing the impact their daily thoughts and feelings have on the creation of their circumstances. They keep repeating mental patterns that generate the same experiences over and over, without understanding that they are the creators of this reality. By bringing awareness to your thoughts and intentions, you begin to take control over what is shaping around you. The science behind communication with the universe shows us that you have incredible power in your hands. Quantum physics reveals that our consciousness has the power to influence reality and that the focus of our attention is the first step in shaping this reality according to our desires. The good news is that the more you become aware of this power, the easier it becomes to use this tool to create a life in harmony with your greatest intentions and purposes. To communicate effectively with the universe, it's not just about making requests or setting intentions, but also learning how to listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Often, we are so focused on our own expectations that we forget to make room for the answers the cosmos sends our way. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through meditation and inner silence. Meditation is an essential practice for tuning into the universe's frequencies. When you meditate, you not only calm your mind but also elevate your vibration and create a direct bridge to universal energy. The universe speaks in silence, in subtleties, and when we are caught up in the constant noise of our thoughts, we can't hear this silent language. By creating a space of quiet within, you open a channel for answers to come naturally and intuitively. A simple practice you can adopt is setting aside a few minutes each day to sit in silence, close your eyes, and simply observe your breath. As you breathe slowly and deeply, imagine that with every inhale, you are connecting with the energy of the universe, and with every exhale, you are releasing any tension or anxiety. In this state of silence and connection, you begin to notice that the universe is always responding, whether through sensations, intuitions, or signs around you. Besides meditation, another powerful practice for communicating with the universe is creative visualization. Visualization is more than just imagining scenarios. It's about creating a full sensory experience where you feel as though your desire has already been realized. By doing this, you send a clear and powerful message to the universe, aligning your thoughts, feelings, and vibrations with what you want to manifest. To practice creative visualization, find a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. Close your eyes and imagine your desire already fulfilled. If it's a financial goal, imagine yourself living in abundance, clearly visualizing where you are, how you feel, and what you do in this new reality. If it's a relationship, visualize yourself already living that relationship, feeling the joy and love it brings to your life. The secret is to feel the emotion of already having what you want, because it's that emotion that creates the vibration the universe responds to. While visualizing, feel deeply grateful for this experience. This is the moment to bring forth one of the most powerful forms of communication with the universe, gratitude. Gratitude is like a bridge that connects you directly with the highest frequencies of the cosmos. When you feel grateful for something, even before you physically have it, you are energetically acknowledging that you already possess it in your life, and the universe responds by amplifying that experience. The science behind gratitude is fascinating. When you express gratitude, your body and mind enter a state of coherence, which means your thoughts, emotions, and energies are aligned. This coherence creates a powerful vibration that connects you with universal forces, attracting more of what you are grateful for. This is why people who practice gratitude regularly tend to live more abundant and fulfilling experiences. So, how can you apply gratitude in your practice of communication with the universe? A practical exercise is to start and end your day with a moment of thanks. Upon waking, take a few minutes to give thanks for what you already have and for what is on its way. Even if it hasn't manifested in the physical plane yet, feel deeply grateful as if it's already real. This simple practice raises your vibration and sends a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive. Similarly, before going to bed, take a brief moment to reflect on your day and give thanks for all the experiences, big or small. This acknowledgement creates a continuous cycle of gratitude that keeps your energetic field open and receptive to the opportunities and synchronicities the universe sends. By quieting your mind, visualizing your desires with emotion, and practicing gratitude, you not only align yourself with the frequencies of the cosmos but also create an open channel for the manifestation of your dreams and goals. The universe is always responding to the energy you emit. The more you listen, visualize, and give thanks, the more it aligns with your intentions and responds in surprising and powerful ways. One of the most powerful ways to know that the universe is responding to your intentions is through signs and synchronicities. As you practice communication with the cosmos, it's essential to learn to recognize these subtle signs that often seem like random coincidences but are, in fact, direct responses to your intentions. These manifestations can appear in surprising ways, and the more open you are to perceiving them, the clearer and more direct this communication becomes. Synchronicities are events that, at first glance, seem like coincidences but have a much deeper meaning. These are the moments when you think of someone, and suddenly, that person calls or messages you. Or when you are seeking an answer to a problem, and unexpectedly, you come across a book or overhear a conversation that offers exactly the insight you needed. The universe uses these synchronicities to guide you and to confirm that you are on the right path. A classic example of synchronicity that many people experience is repeated numbers. Seeing number patterns like 1111, 222, or 555 can be a common way the universe signals that you are in tune with your intentions or that something important is about to happen. Although they may seem like just numbers, they have symbolic and energetic meaning. When you notice these patterns, it's as if the universe is saying, "I hear you, keep going." Another common sign is unexpected encounters. Perhaps you're thinking about changing jobs, and suddenly, you meet someone at an event or even in line at a coffee shop who has a perfect job opportunity for you. Or if you're thinking about starting a new creative project, you run into someone who offers exactly the resources or knowledge you need to move forward. These encounters are not accidents. They are a direct response to the energy you've sent out to the universe. And of course, there are events that seem tailor-made for your life. For example, you may be trying to manifest more peace and emotional balance, and an invitation to a meditation retreat unexpectedly comes your way, or a friend recommends a book that talks exactly about how to manage stress. It's these seemingly small moments that show how the universe responds precisely and almost magically, aligning circumstances to guide you in the right direction. The secret lies in recognizing these signs and not dismissing them as mere coincidences. When you stay present and attentive to what's happening around you, you begin to realize that the universe is always communicating with you. However, it's also essential that you trust the process. Sometimes, the signs can be subtle, and it's easy to ignore them, especially if you're distracted or skeptical. The more open and attentive you are, the more evident these responses become. Trusting the process is essential. When you set an intention and start noticing the signs, the next step is to let go of the rigid control over how and when it will happen. Often, the desire to control every detail creates anxiety, and anxiety blocks the flow of energy the universe is trying to send. Trust is an attitude that creates space for the answers to come at the perfect time and in the perfect form, according to your greater plan. When you trust the universe, even without knowing exactly how things will happen, you demonstrate faith in the process. And it's in this openness that the magic begins to happen. Therefore, the practice is not just about setting intentions but about being aware of the signs, accepting the synchronicities, and trusting the natural flow of life. The universe is always responding. It's up to you to open your heart, recognize the signs, and have faith that the right answer always arrives at the right time. Recognizing the signs is just the first step. To truly receive the universe's answers, you need to learn to be open and trust. One of the biggest barriers to manifesting our desires is doubt. When you doubt, you are sending a message of resistance to the universe, blocking the energy that's being sent back to you. Even if the answer doesn't come in the way you expect, it's important to believe that it's always on its way. The key here is to understand that the universe doesn't always respond in a direct way or exactly as we imagine. Sometimes, what we ask for might come in a different form or even at an unexpected time. For example, you may be seeking more financial stability, and instead of receiving an immediate job offer, the universe may send a free course or a mentor who will help you develop new skills that will provide that stability in the future. Although communication with the universe is a deeply powerful practice, many people end up making subtle mistakes that block or confuse the flow of energy they send and receive. One of the biggest obstacles in this process is the misalignment between thoughts and feelings. When you desire something, but your energy is immersed in fear, scarcity, or doubt, you send contradictory signals to the universe. This misalignment creates a confusing message, making it difficult to manifest what you truly want. Imagine you are trying to attract more financial abundance, but deep down, there's a constant fear of losing money or a limiting belief that you don't deserve to prosper. Even if you are visualizing abundance and affirming your desires, this energy of fear acts as a counter-vibration, preventing the universe from bringing that prosperity into your life. The universe responds to the dominant vibration, and if that vibration is doubt or scarcity, it will reflect more of those emotions in your reality. This misalignment between what you think and what you really feel creates an energetic field of resistance. The universe responds to what you feel, not just what you think. This is why many people say they feel stuck, even when practicing visualizations or affirming their desires. If the underlying emotion is fear, insecurity, or unworthiness, the vibration you are emitting contradicts your desire, and the universe ends up reflecting that resistant energy, keeping you stuck in the same cycle of frustration. To align thoughts and feelings, it is essential to cultivate an internal sense of trust, worthiness, and peace regarding what you desire. If you want to attract love, for example, it's not enough to just think about it. You need to feel worthy of love, nurture a state of self-love, and cultivate the confidence that the ideal relationship is already on its way. When your feeling of worthiness and security aligns with your thoughts, you create a clear and powerful frequency that the universe can pick up and reflect back. Another common mistake when trying to communicate with the universe is anxiety and attachment to the outcome. Often, people are so focused on when or how their desires will manifest that this anxiety ends up blocking the natural flow of manifestation. Attachment to the outcome creates an energy of resistance, because when you are overly concerned with how things will unfold, you are actually vibrating at a frequency of lack, which prevents the universe from flowing freely into your life. Anxiety about the outcome sends a message to the universe that you don't trust the process. You may be telling the universe what you want, but at the same time, you are transmitting a feeling of urgency and scarcity, as if what you desire isn't possible or is too far away. This energy of anxiety creates a blockage, preventing the universe from responding clearly and efficiently. When you are attached to the outcome, emotional tension closes the doors to manifestation. The universe works in synchronicity, and part of that process is learning to let go of rigid control over how and when things will happen. When you are obsessed with the details of how something will manifest, you restrict the flow of energy. Detachment is the key to releasing resistance and allowing the universe to bring its answers in unexpected and perfect ways. The real power lies in trusting that when you send out a clear intention and align your feelings, the universe responds at the right time, even if it means things happen differently than you imagined. Detachment from the outcome is a profound practice of trust. It doesn't mean giving up on what you want, but rather releasing the need to control every detail and, instead, trusting the natural flow of life. When you let go of attachment, you create an energetic space for the universe to work its magic. Detachment allows you to flow with synchronicities and be open to opportunities that you may not have considered, but that can be even more powerful than what you initially imagined. A powerful exercise to practice detachment is to combine creative visualization with gratitude. Visualize your desires as already fulfilled, feel the emotion of having them in your life, and then release that image with a sense of gratitude. Gratitude creates an energetic field of completeness and abundance, signaling to the universe that you are already satisfied and confident that the best is yet to come. This reduces anxiety and opens up space for the universe to work without the barriers of attachment. The universe responds to clarity and confidence, and when you are vibrating in harmony with what you desire, without fear, anxiety, or resistance, it conspires to bring everything you need. You have within you the ability to co-create a reality full of abundance, love, and purpose. Trust the process, stay open to signs and synchronicities, and watch as, little by little, the universe begins to respond in surprising and powerful ways. Just as a drop of water is part of the vast ocean and a grain of sand contributes to the immensity of a beach, your like and subscription make all the difference for the growth of the channel. If you've watched this far, don't forget to like and subscribe.